welcome back to the channel. This would be episode 6, I think. I thought more people would be wanting to talk about Comic-Cons, conventions, things like that, because, we all miss it. Today's episode is going to be about a very, I would consider him an A-list actor. We called Tank Girl. Have you ever heard of a movie called Star Trek Generations? Have you ever heard of a movie called Clockwork Orange? Have you ever heard of a movie called Halloween and Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie? I think you know who I'm getting at with this episode. This is Michael McDowell, a well-established actor. And when I met him, it was at Scaricon a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I would say 3 years ago now, just because it's 2020. But I was going to have him sign because I just watched Star Trek Generations. I just watched Clockwork Orange. Like, usually when I go to a convention, I try to pick the celebrities I'm going to see, and then I watch their movies. I don't know if that's weird or if that's something everybody does, but maybe someone could tell me. And when I got to the table, I said, I want You're Alone from Halloween. The Rob Zombie Halloween. And here it is. Now, I hope there's no glare on it or whatever. It just says to Anthony. I'm not entirely sure what this says right here. Maybe somebody could help me. Right here looks like a V. I have no idea. Later on in the day, I walked by his table and I saw him by himself. Like, nobody was at his table, which is odd to me because he was literally a headliner. I have a friend, and my friend has struggled with addiction, and really struggled with addiction. So I went over to Mr. McDowell there and said, hey, I have a friend. He has struggled with alcohol and addiction, and usually has come to these things with us, and I know he's a big fan of yours, and I was wondering if you could, I held my phone up and I said if you were to send him a message, to help him get through these tough times. And he said absolutely.
This is Malcolm McDowell, just to tell you that one day at a time. If you've got a year, congratulations, get your chip, and stay with the program, baby. That's all you got to do. Okay, all the best.
Like, no problem. I was kind of worried. I thought I was asking a little bit too much, He said, absolutely. He made a great video. I mean, it must be these actors that are great talkers, Not like me, the vlogger here that doesn't know what he's doing. I said, hey, listen, I had Malcolm McDowell send this to you, or make this for you, and I wanted to give it to you to help, help through the tough times. So hopefully that helped him. I'm so worried that even if they do have conventions next year, that you're going to be wearing a mask to these conventions. You're not going to be able to shake their hands. You're not going to be able to possibly get. Are other people out there, you, the audience, convention people, Comic-Con people, geek nerds, whatever, are you concerned that next year come convention season that we're going to be wearing masks, that we're going to be socially distancing, that they're only going to allow so many people in the building, that we won't be able to get too close to the celebrity, that, it's going to be like 6 feet apart. Here, take my photo, okay, pass it to him, and then I stay 6 feet back and back, thank you, and then take it back. Because if that's the case, I don't want to do it. I think it's ridiculous, and I don't want to do it. So let me know what your thoughts are, and let me know what the plans are, because there's got to be plans out there for something. And if anyone knows, please let me know. So with that said, I will leave with a quote from Halloween, and that was when Scout Taylor said, was that the boogeyman? And Malcolm McDowell said, yes, my dear, I believe that was.